High interest rates change everything in the housing market. They affect buyers, sellers, prices, appraisals, and even how homes get financed. If you are a homeowner thinking about selling, you might already be feeling the impact. Fewer showings, fewer offers, and buyers struggling qualify.
Enter Talks.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Enter Talks. I am Davyd Kyrylyuk, and as a real estate investor and entrepreneur, I know frustration you feel when the conventional markets slow down. In this video, we are explaining exactly how high interest rates affect home sellers, why it matters, and what smart sellers are doing today to still sell fast their house, and sometimes for more money. Let's look at the 7 key areas where rates impact your bottom line. When interest rates go up, the monthly payment on mortgage also goes up, sometimes by $100, sometimes more. The critical things to remember is that lenders do not qualify buyers based on the home price. They qualify them on the monthly payment and debt-to-income ratio. So every time rates rise, fewer buyers qualify. Buyers can borrow less. Buyers become more selective. A buyer who could comfortably afford a $500,000 home at 3% interest may only afford today $400,000 house at 7%. That shifts and pushes thousands of potential buyers out of entire price range, and they are looking for cheaper houses. For sellers, this directly transfers to a smaller buyer pool, longer days on the market, and more buyers backing out due to financing issues, and they are waiting. When fewer people can qualify, demand naturally drops. Even qualified buyers may choose to sit on the sidelines, hoping or waiting for rates to come back down. This causes a domino effect. Less competition, longer listing times, fewer bidding wars, more price reductions. A home that might be sold in 3-7 days in a low-rate environment can now sit 30 to 60 or even 90 days. And the longer a home sits, the more buyers assume something is fundamentally wrong with it, even if there is no problem with the house. Appraisals are tied to the recent comparable sales, and the rising interest rates usually pull prices down or freeze buyer activity, slowing those comps down. This affects sellers in 3 critical ways. Comps drop faster than sellers. Appraisers become more conservative. Even if a buyer offers a full price, if the home doesn't appraise, sellers often have to lower the price, renegotiate terms, or risk losing the buyer entirely if buyer doesn't have a down payment to cover the difference. High rates make this low appraisal scenario much more common and much more painful. Before we continue, if you are finding this information valuable for navigating today's housing market, please take a second to tap the like button below. And to ensure you always get the latest investment and real estate knowledge, make sure you are subscribed to Enter Talks and ring that bell icon. With fewer buyers and tougher appraisals, sellers almost always see fewer showings, fewer offers, and lower offers, with buyers asking for more concessions, for seller financing subject to or credit. It's not that your home is less valuable. It's that the buyer's available buying power has dropped dramatically. A buyer who used to be able to comfortably afford a $3,000 monthly payment may now cap out to $2,300 simply due to the higher interest rate. High rates create downward pressure on prices, not because homes are worse, but because money is more expensive. When traditional financing becomes too expensive, creative financing transforms into a powerful tool. More and more buyers are now searching for seller financing subject to deals, lease options, and rate buy-downs. Why? Because these strategies can significantly lower the monthly payment, even if the purchase price is slightly higher, and for sellers offering terms instead of just cash can attract more buyers, sell faster, command a higher sale price, and even earn you interest income. So you can sell your house interest only. High interest rates push creative financing from optional to highly valuable. Even in a high-rate market, sellers can still succeed if they adjust their approach. Here are the most effective moves. Strategy number 1. Price your property realistically. Do not overprice. If you overprice, you will start discounting, and you can lose the buyer. Strategy number 2. Offer seller concessions. Let the buyers have more chances that they can see that their property is affordable. So make moves, Strategy number 3. Offer financing terms or creative terms. Seller financing subject to rent to own. So you need to make people options. Strategy number 4. Improve condition and presentation of your property. Make sure that your property is clean, adopted, that when people come to your property, they look outside, they like it. They get inside, they like it. It has to be clean. Strategy number 5. Market your property aggressively. List your property everywhere. So not just list on one place, list everywhere and do marketing. Strategy number 6. Be flexible on the terms. Dance with people. Make sure if they cannot pay interest and principal, charge only interest for a while until the market will change. Here is a twist. High interest rates hurt traditional buyers, but they can actually help sellers who offer terms. Sellers who offer seller financing, wraparound mortgage, subject to deals, or lease-to-own programs can suddenly access a massive pool of buyers who want to buy home, but they cannot qualify today on today's high rates. Plus, sellers can often sell the home for the higher price if they go creative, earn monthly income, and collect money every month, avoid agent's fee, and reduce sale price of the property. Move the property much faster, sell it faster on a better terms, high rate, and that will benefit you. High rate markets punish sellers who stick to old method, who are living in the past, not in today's economy. You need to understand what's going now.
Enter talks.
High interest rates do not have to stop you from selling your home or buying your home. With the right strategy, and especially with creative financing, you can still attract strong buyers, sell quickly, and even make more money. If you want help selling with the flexible terms or creative strategies that work in any market, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching Enter Talks. I'll be happy to see you in the next video.